Have you ever felt profoundly alone, even when surrounded by people? Like you're walking a path no one else understands? This feeling, often described as the loneliness of the chosen one, isn't a curse, but a catalyst. Today, we'll explore this unique experience, understand its roots, and discover how to transform solitude into your greatest strength. The concept of the chosen one resonates across cultures and time. From ancient myths to modern literature, the archetype appears as a solitary figure destined for greatness, burdened by a unique purpose. Think of figures like Siddhartha Gautama, who abandoned a life of luxury to seek enlightenment, or Joan of Arc, a peasant girl who led armies, driven by divine visions. These individuals, while celebrated, often faced immense isolation. Their visions, their convictions, set them apart, creating a chasm between them and the ordinary world. The journey of the chosen one is, by its very nature, a solitary one. It demands introspection, self-reliance, and a willingness to challenge the status quo, even when faced with skepticism and opposition. This inherent solitude isn't necessarily negative. It's a crucible where character is forged and inner strength is discovered. Examining the philosophical underpinnings of this experience, we find echoes in existentialist thought. Philosophers like Soren Kierkegaard emphasize the individual's responsibility for creating meaning in a seemingly absurd world. He believed that true authenticity could only be achieved through a solitary confrontation with one's own existence. Similarly, Friedrich Nietzsche explored the concept of the Übermensch, an individual who transcends conventional morality and creates their own values. This process of self-overcoming requires immense self-reflection and a willingness to stand alone against the crowd. These philosophical perspectives highlight the importance of embracing solitude as a necessary condition for personal growth and self-discovery. The chosen one, in this context, is not necessarily destined for a grand, external mission, but rather for the profound inner work of becoming fully realized. The roots of this concept can also be traced back to various spiritual traditions. In many indigenous cultures, the shaman or medicine man occupies a unique position within the community. They are often viewed as intermediaries between the human and spiritual realms, possessing knowledge and abilities that set them apart. Their training often involves periods of intense isolation and spiritual practice, during which they confront their own inner demons and develop their intuitive gifts. Similarly, in monastic traditions, individuals often withdraw from the world to dedicate themselves to prayer and contemplation. This deliberate isolation is seen as a means of purifying the mind and deepening one's connection to the divine. These examples demonstrate that solitude has long been recognized as a powerful tool for spiritual growth and transformation. It allows us to disconnect from the distractions of the external world and connect with our own inner wisdom. The experience of feeling like a chosen one can manifest in various ways. For some, it may involve a profound sense of purpose or destiny. They feel driven by an inner calling to make a difference in the world, often in a specific and unconventional way. This sense of purpose can be incredibly motivating, but it can also lead to feelings of isolation if others don't share their vision. For others, the experience may be more subtle. They may feel like they see the world differently than those around them, possessing a unique perspective or understanding. This can lead to feelings of alienation, especially if they struggle to articulate their thoughts and feelings to others. Regardless of how it manifests, the loneliness of the chosen one is often accompanied by a deep sense of responsibility. They feel compelled to act on their convictions, even when it's difficult or unpopular. The connection between quantum physics and consciousness offers a fascinating perspective on this experience. Some theories suggest that consciousness is not simply a product of the brain, but rather a fundamental aspect of reality. This implies that we are all interconnected at a deeper level, and that our thoughts and intentions can influence the world around us. The concept of quantum entanglement, where two particles become linked and share the same fate regardless of the distance between them, has been cited as evidence for this interconnectedness. If consciousness is indeed a fundamental aspect of reality, then it's possible that certain individuals are more attuned to this underlying field of awareness. They may possess a heightened sensitivity to subtle energies and intuitive insights, allowing them to perceive the world in a different way. This heightened awareness could contribute to feelings of isolation, as they struggle to reconcile their inner experiences with the conventional understanding of reality. Consider the story of Marie Curie, a pioneering scientist who faced immense challenges in a male-dominated field. Her groundbreaking research on radioactivity revolutionized our understanding of the universe, but it also came at a great personal cost. She faced skepticism, discrimination, and the constant pressure to prove herself. Her dedication to her work often led to feelings of isolation, as she struggled to balance her scientific pursuits with her personal life. Despite these challenges, she persevered, driven by her unwavering passion for discovery. Her story is a testament to the power of inner strength and resilience in the face of adversity. She embraced her unique path, even when it meant standing alone. Another compelling example is the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for his fight against apartheid. During his imprisonment, he endured immense hardship and isolation. He was separated from his family and subjected to harsh treatment. Yet, he never wavered in his commitment to justice and equality. He used his time in prison to deepen his understanding of human nature and to develop his leadership skills. When he was finally released, he emerged as a symbol of hope and reconciliation. His ability to maintain his inner strength and vision in the face of such adversity is a powerful example of the transformative power of solitude. From a psychological perspective, the loneliness of the chosen one can be understood as a manifestation of individuation, a concept developed by Carl Jung. Individuation refers to the process of becoming a whole and integrated individual, distinct from the collective unconscious. This process often involves confronting one's shadow self, the unconscious aspects of our personality that we tend to repress or deny. It also involves integrating our conscious and unconscious minds, leading to a greater sense of self-awareness and authenticity. The journey of individuation is often a solitary one, as it requires us to confront our own inner demons and challenge our preconceived notions about ourselves and the world. The chosen one, in this context, is simply someone who is further along on the path of individuation, more attuned to their own inner voice and less influenced by external pressures. However, it's important to distinguish between the loneliness of the chosen one and simple social isolation. Social isolation is often characterized by a lack of social connections and a feeling of being disconnected from others. It can lead to feelings of sadness, anxiety, and depression. The loneliness of the chosen one, on the other hand, is not necessarily about a lack of social connections. It's about a feeling of being fundamentally different from others, of not being fully understood or accepted. It can coexist with strong social connections, but it's often accompanied by a sense of being alone in one's thoughts and feelings. This distinction is important because it highlights the need for different approaches to addressing these two types of loneliness. Social isolation can be addressed by building social connections and engaging in social activities. The loneliness of the chosen one, on the other hand, requires a deeper understanding of oneself and a willingness to embrace one's unique path. There are several evidence-based theories that attempt to explain the connection between consciousness and the physical world. One prominent theory is integrated information theory, IIT, which proposes that consciousness is directly related to the amount of integrated information that a system possesses. In other words, the more complex and interconnected a system is, the more conscious it is likely to be. IIT suggests that consciousness is not limited to brains, but can exist in any system that possesses integrated information, including computers and even simple physical systems. While IIT is still a relatively new theory, it has generated a great deal of interest among scientists and philosophers. Another influential theory is Penrose-Hameroff's OR theory, which proposes that consciousness arises from quantum processes occurring within microtubules inside brain neurons. Microtubules are tiny cylindrical structures that play a crucial role in cell structure and function. Penrose and Hameroff argue that these microtubules can support quantum computations, which are far more powerful than classical computations. They believe that these quantum computations give rise to consciousness. While the OR theory is controversial, it has stimulated a great deal of research into the role of quantum mechanics in consciousness. It's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current knowledge. While these theories offer intriguing insights into the nature of consciousness, they are still far from complete. We don't yet have a comprehensive understanding of how consciousness arises from the physical world or how it influences our experience of reality. However, ongoing research in neuroscience, physics, and philosophy is gradually shedding light on this profound mystery. Recent scientific discoveries continue to fuel the debate about the nature of consciousness. For example, studies on near-death experiences (NDEs) have revealed that some individuals report having vivid and coherent experiences even when their brain activity is severely reduced or absent. These experiences often involve feelings of peace, joy, and connection to a higher power. While skeptics argue that NDEs are simply the result of brain dysfunction, proponents suggest that they may provide evidence for the existence of consciousness independent of the brain. Similarly, research on psychic phenomena, such as telepathy and precognition, has yielded some intriguing results. While these phenomena are still highly controversial, some studies have shown statistically significant evidence for their existence. If these findings are confirmed, they could have profound implications for our understanding of consciousness and its relationship to the physical world. The practical applications of understanding the loneliness of the chosen one are far-reaching. By recognizing that solitude can be a source of strength, we can learn to embrace our unique qualities and pursue our passions with greater confidence. This can lead to increased creativity, innovation, and personal fulfillment. Moreover, by developing a deeper understanding of ourselves, we can cultivate greater empathy and compassion for others. We can learn to appreciate the diversity of human experience and to connect with others on a deeper level, even when we feel different. The cultural significance of the chosen one archetype is undeniable. It appears in countless stories, movies, and works of art, reflecting our deep-seated fascination with the potential for human greatness. These stories often serve as inspiration, encouraging us to believe in ourselves and to strive for something more. They remind us that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to make a difference in the world. The enduring popularity of the chosen one archetype suggests that it resonates with a fundamental human desire for meaning and purpose. Emerging trends in technology offer new avenues for exploring the nature of consciousness. Virtual reality (VR) and augmented reality (AR) technologies are creating immersive experiences that blur the lines between the physical and virtual worlds. These technologies could potentially be used to study the effects of altered states of consciousness and to explore the nature of reality itself. Similarly, artificial intelligence (AI) is rapidly advancing, raising profound questions about the possibility of creating conscious machines. If AI systems can achieve a level of complexity and integration comparable to the human brain, it's possible that they could also develop consciousness. This would have profound implications for our understanding of what it means to be human. The loneliness of the chosen one is not a sign of weakness, but a call to action. It's an invitation to embrace your unique path, to cultivate your inner strength, and to make a meaningful contribution to the world. It requires self-awareness, resilience, and a willingness to stand alone. But the rewards are immeasurable. By embracing your solitude, you can unlock your full potential and become the person you were meant to be. So, how do you find strength in solitude? First, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your feelings of isolation without judgment. Understand that it's okay to feel different and that your unique perspective is valuable. Second, cultivate a strong sense of self-worth. Recognize your strengths and accomplishments, and remind yourself that you are capable of achieving great things. Third, find ways to connect with others who share your values and interests. This could involve joining a community, attending workshops, or simply reaching out to like-minded individuals online. Finally, embrace your creativity. Use your solitude as an opportunity to explore your passions and express yourself in new and meaningful ways. What are your thoughts on the chosen one archetype? Have you ever felt this sense of profound loneliness? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more content on spirituality, consciousness, and personal growth. Click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support helps us create more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.